Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Line Lost Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We lost another real one in Moko, as she died to 1,000 cuts.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
Oh yeah, it is. It almost could have been us too, after we were attacked by some kind of creature in our room, but of course, Hideko came in to save the day. More than once now, I gotta say. As a result of our efforts, we can now actually see Ava in clothes, which is great, because now we can actually communicate. We're not focused on our gazungas, if you will. But the communication basically boils down to one sentence. Don't open the fucking box of calamity, because all hell will break loose if it hasn't done so already. So I think we should heed her warning. And we'll seize the day instead. What's that noise?
Huh?
Ava? Is that you? You don't have to scare me anymore. Huh? Who's there? The room's shaking. This has happened before. Back then, it was Ava doing it. Right, there may be another malevolent spirit around. Ava, are you in here? Some time passed, and then the shaking subsided.
Huh?
Seriously, I need to start sleeping in the goddamn cafeteria at this rate. The room didn't collapse. Thank goodness. But that's the least of my worries. Actually, you know what? We're not sleeping in the cafeteria. That's where Moko died. I don't need her haunting me. I did my best to consider the situation calmly and clearly. I thought of several explanations for what had just happened. First of all, it could have been an intruder. An invader, maybe. A living one, or a ghost. Didn't really matter. Second, it could be something completely beyond my understanding. No use thinking about that too deeply. The copium is real. Lastly, could have been Ava. She'd been able to move my room around. She told me so herself. And she definitely had a reason to hate us. What if she was lying about forgiving us and still nursing a deep-seated resentment? The paranoia. We can't deal. We feel too guilty. It would make sense for her rage to be directed at me. It all added up. But, you know, Moko died. Is it because she opened the box and then it sealed itself after she was killed? It's no use trying to think through all this in the heat of the moment. And she did say she doesn't need me to be alone to manifest herself around me. Alright, let's get the summoning circle around the rest of the SDU. Surprised that was just the end of the day? Okay. We've already had a couple of decisions to make, and the route seems to be continuing, so I imagine if we made another choice along those lines, we might have ended up ending the route prematurely. So I guess we'll find out when we eventually go back. For now, though, I didn't see Ava at all yesterday. We've got no way of knowing when she'll be able to appear next. She doesn't even know herself. For all we know, she's gone for good. She is running out of time. Come to think of it, there's a chance she could appear without me knowing it, like while I'm asleep. Maybe I should have let her know it's okay to wake me if that does happen. Okay, we're just skipping days now. No free time. It's all good with me. Looks like I'm here first today. Are the others still asleep? Guess I'll just grab myself some breakfast while I'm waiting. Will you be eating that stuff again today? Yeah, is that alright? Jeez. Not only are you watching my every move, you're watching my weight as well?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Ava! You're awake, huh? Morning. Good morning. I'm not watching you all the time, but it seems like you all eat that one dish a lot. You know, the stuff in the thick brown sauce with rice.
Huh?
You mean curry? I wouldn't say we eat it a lot. Not every day or anything, jeez. It's just that one of us has a really great recipe, so we tend to let her cook it whenever she offers. I worry about you all living here unsupervised. Are you sure you're eating right? Oh yeah, I forgot that Sirei and Nigu were casualties as well. You need to eat a varied, balanced diet. It can have an adverse effect on your development otherwise. Oh, don't worry. I hate to admit it, but you might be right. We do tend to just gravitate toward whatever food we like best. You know, I've been wondering. Do you have any younger siblings? Maybe kids of your own? Huh? Where's this coming from? I don't know. You just seem used to taking care of people, like a big sister or a mother would. I immediately regretted asking. Is she gonna start wailing again as she tries to remember? Isn't that a waste of her hemo anima? Ava's memory was fractured. I shouldn't be calling attention to details about her life she might be missing. I tried to think of a way I could take the question back, but before I could, she answered me. Yes, I did.
Huh?
Really?
Ah.
You remember that, huh? Kurara?
Yeah.
Whoa, Kurara! How long have you been there? Could have said something.
She's here right now, isn't she?
So you can't see her?
I am. Good morning.
Yeah, I guess I'm still the only one who can see her. Alright, because we're the one who has the enhanced hemo-anima after absorbing the latest commander. You didn't hear her say hello just now, did you?
Look, it's not like you spewing complete nonsense every time you open your mouth is anything new. But try to consider what it's like for the rest of us to see you prattling away to yourself.
I don't have much choice. It's not like I could just ignore her.
Huh?
Sorry to cut you off in the middle of our conversation, Ava. Kurara has that habit of just interrupting. Maybe we should head somewhere else so we can talk without disturbing anyone. I mean, without anyone disturbing us. I mean, what?
Of course. I've remembered something that I want to tell you, too. Fine then. Be sure to let someone know if you're going outside the school. Wouldn't want you to get stranded with no chance of rescue.
Right. Thanks. I'll be careful. One more thing. Ava's worried that we all eat too much curry.
What? Hold up, where is she? I'm gonna deck her in the fucking face! Sit your ass down, spook! I'll teach you to ridicule my family recipe! You need some re-educating. The deliciousness of Osazuki curry reaches even beyond the veil of death!
Come on, let's go.
Is it alright for us to leave her like this?
She's always like this. Yeah, just let her rage for a while. It's probably good for her to have her curry obsession challenged sometimes. Yeah. We should be good to talk here, in the middle of nowhere. There's no one around to get weirded out by me talking to myself, at least.
Sorry for all the trouble I'm causing you.
It's fine. What is it you wanted to tell me?
You asked me before if I had any children of my own. I had a little girl. Although, technically, she was my niece.
Wow, really?
After my brother and his wife died, I took her in and raised her as my own. I remember her very clearly. Her name, her face, her voice, the life we lived together. I've forgotten so much about myself, but I could never forget her. I'd like to see her again, one last time.
See her? Not talk to her as well?
Only people with hemo-anima as strong as yours can see or hear me. Even if I went straight back to the village now, I wouldn't be able to talk to her. But even so, I would like to go back. That desire is what allowed me to come back like this.
If you're telling me this, does it mean you can't get there on your own? I don't know, I don't think so. I think she's kind of like tied to us. And if no one can hear her, we're gonna need to be her voice, so to speak.
Yes, I've tried, but I was never able to get very far. But I feel like I could probably make it with the resonance effect of both our hemo-anima, Takumi. You'll come with me, won't you?
God, it feels like a trap, like I'm gonna get ambushed. And I'm guessing your village is a pretty long way from here?
Yes. My memories of where it is are a little hazy, too. I've only retained enough to have a general idea of the direction and distance.
I'll need some time to think about this.
Of course. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be pushing this on you all of a sudden.
No, it's okay. That's not the problem. But this village is where you were living before, right? With the other invaders? I might not be able to contain my bloodlust. I might slaughter them all right in front of your ghostly figure. Is it okay for you to show me where it is?
I may have only known you a short time, but I've still learned a lot about you. You really love curry. Enough that I know you're not the kind of person who would abuse this knowledge.
I hope you're right. Depends on the person controlling me, I suppose.
Oh, sorry. It looks like I'm about to disappear again. It's still early, but I suppose I should say goodnight.
Yeah. Good night. After Ava was gone, I walked around by myself for a while. Her daughter really must have meant the world to her. In her final moments, that's who was foremost in her mind. I mean, yeah, she's a parent. Most parents would probably think of their children too, towards the end. So when she said she wanted to see her again, I could tell she meant it. If I can, I'd like to grant her request. I suppose it helps that we've done other routes and we know for a fact she does have them. a daughter slash niece. If this was like our first route, I'd be like, ooh, is this like a trap? Is she trying to lure us somewhere? But, well, the problem is, I didn't finish that sentence. Unable to put my thoughts into words, I just kept walking. Right, well, it looks like the haunting and the scares have subsided a little bit, which is fine, you know. We've had our fill, and we made it.
Absolutely not.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
When you said you had a request, asking to go with Ava to an invader village was the last thing I was expecting. No matter how you look at it, it's a terrible idea.
I'm inclined to agree, Takumi.
If you can't comprehend something as basic as that, you're better off scooping out your brain and using it as a paperweight for all the good it will do you.
I don't know if it's going to be much of a paperweight, to be honest. I think it's too smooth. Come on, don't be too hard on me.
First of all, there's the danger involved in the journey itself. Venturing outside the school carries risks at the best of times. But you're suggesting setting out without a clear destination.
Oh.
Not only that, but letting you go would mean one less fighter here to defend the school. And even though you're the team leader, and I'm just... actually, the real team leader, you know, we still need you here for optics. We've passed the halfway point now, and the fighting is only going to get more intense.
But we still go out to explore the ruins and stuff, don't we? I just went for a fucking walk the other day. It won't hurt if I'm away from the school for a little while. Just a little while.
On to my final objection, then. What exactly is the point of going there?
To alleviate my guilt, of course.
The
point?
Exploration missions help contribute to our war effort. They offer both material benefits and a change of pace. But what good would it do you to go looking for this village?
Well, if we develop a good relationship with Ava, she could give us useful information about the invaders.
At this point, it's already day 63. How much more can we learn? We don't need any.
How can you be so sure of that?
We made it through to the end without her help in your timeline, didn't we?
This is true.
What you're proposing would be unfeasible even if it were to our benefit.
Oh.
And Ava is an invader. A dead one at that. We killed her ourselves.
Well, yeah. Yuriko was right. I was responsible for Ava's death.
We need to be realistic. Being nice won't win us this war.
You're only saying that because you cannot see her, okay? And her big fat honkers.
Listen, Takumi. Ava is leading you down a dangerous road. Regardless of whether it's intentional or not, just by existing, she's exerting a harmful influence on you. For all I know, you're gonna go and try and get her pregnant. Isn't that why you believed you'd been cursed by her in the first place?
Whoa?
Intruder
Really?
alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Sheesh.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Can't catch a break around here. Here they go. I always love hearing that damn invader cheer. Its war cry as it charges up. As usual, everyone was there waiting for me. How do they always get here so fast? I pushed aside those unimportant concerns and turned my attention to the battlefield. What's our status?
It's all small fry this time. A lot of them, but no sign of any commanders.
That makes sense. The last commander we beat was the 12th one. Veshnes is the only one left now. Secretly, she's not, but, you know.
She won't be coming this time, though.
How can you know that?
Don't ask questions, I just do.
Whoa, okay. Sheesh. No need to blow your stack. Sheesh. I hope she's right. Anyway, we better get started. Is everyone ready? Then let's do this. Defensive battle. Initiate. Man, Hinako must have really fucked her up last time. Since she was able to distract her and all. Okay, well, if this is just a simple battle, I have no qualms about skipping this one. Let's, see you on the other side.
Not like this!
Oh, we're definitely skipping this one.
I don't want to fight.
I don't need to hear this shit. I already know what it's all about.
What's with these voices?
It's the curse! I told you guys there were evil spirits out to get us!
What do you mean, what's with these voices? You've heard the voices before, Takumi.
I guess we should have expected this.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Right, let's go.
That woman's been looking for her daughter across like 7 different routes we've done so far. Please, someone get her daughter! Please. And that guy doesn't want to fight, alright?
I think we got them all.
The next wave is usually when the commander shows up.
If there's no commander, this should be easy. Keep going, everyone!
Okay. Will do. So who's leading these guys? Did they just like form a group? Jeez.
No!
Wow, rude. That guy just told her he didn't want to help her. I win. We all win having to skip that. Thank the Lord.
Wow! I know a consolation prize of a character like me has no right to brag, but that really wasn't too hard!
Not physically, but putting up with those weird voices the whole time was totally stressful.
Lucky I've been haunted for the past 40 days, so I can handle it.
See? It's just one more way the curse is manifesting itself!
I'm surprised Gaku isn't like wearing a crucifix right now and he's just constantly trying to smudge the academy.
You really gotta let that go, man.
At the very least, Zenta's curse didn't do anything. We haven't lost anyone since then.
Zenta was just puffing her chest.
This battle left a bad taste in my mouth. Can we go back now?
I just hope no one else dies, but there's every possibility it will happen. Maybe Emo will be dead in his cage or something.
Yeah. I'm going to take it easy in my room for a while.
Okay. If Kyoshka said that, I know exactly what you would say in response, Kurata. Another battle was over. Like Tsubasa said, though, the eerie screams of our enemies had taken their toll on us. Even after we went back to the school, I could still feel them ringing in my ears. Okay. S rank. More BP. Now I just need materials. Day 64.
Good morning, Takumi.
Morning. Well, afternoon, technically.
Oh? You're in your room, so I assumed it was still early. I told you I can appear even if there are other people around, remember?
I remember, all right. I mean, you appeared in front of Kurata. Kind of. She didn't see you, so appeared is probably the wrong word. But I didn't want anyone else hearing what I have to say to you.
You mean?
Yeah. I want to take you back to your village. If this was the conspiracy route I'm telling you, they'd be like, should I take her to a village? Yes, no. And if I say no, I'll get a game over somehow.
I see. I know I'm the one who asked for this, but if you're talking to me in secret, does that mean the others are against it? I don't want to cause even more trouble for you.
Well, Hideko's against it, and to be fair, she kind of counts as like 10 people, so yeah, you can say that everyone's against it. No, it's fine. If you have lingering regrets, I want to know about them. I want to know about the people we're fighting, the people we're killing. We've been kept in the dark for so long. I just want to know the truth.
Thank you. This means a lot to me. There's just one problem, though. Like I said before, I don't really remember enough to tell you where the village is.
Don't worry, I've thought about that. You said you remember your child very clearly, right? What kind of places did you used to take her to play?
It's hard to think of somewhere right off the bat.
How about I put it another way? Did you take her to the beach a lot? To go swimming and stuff?
No, not really. In case you haven't noticed, the whole city's
in flames. It's crumbled to ruins. You think we could just walk to the beach?
I could only take her out to the ocean now and then. She always loved it there, though.
Then your village kind of been near the coast, right?
I suppose that makes sense. If it was near the ocean, you could have taken her to the beach a lot more often.
What? Me? I can't have taken her to the beach. Why do you mean you could have taken her? We know quite a lot about the terrain around the school at this point. Even if you can't remember the village's location, that won't necessarily be a problem. We can narrow it down by picking up clues from what you do remember about your daughter.
Oh, that could work.
It'll take time, though. We'll start work on it today. I'll need your help, too.
Of course, I'll help any way I can. Okay. Good to know. Except, you know, I'm kind of concerned that you would give us any intel about taking down the school invaders. I know you're dead and all, but surely you still care about them. Looks like Ava's not around today. Well, I can still get by without her. She told me enough yesterday to give me a pretty good idea of where her village is. So far as I can tell from her stories about her daughter, it's somewhere in the mountains. All that's left is to actually get out there and look for it. I could do that whether she's with me or not.
Huh?
Now then. So, you're going after all. You knew, huh? Did you really think I wouldn't suspect anything after you spent all day in your room yesterday? Takumi, I'm starting to think you really are cursed. How'd you know I was in my room all day? You been spying on me, Hideko? Trying to stalk me? Whatever is possessing you has made you obsessed with these meaningless, self-destructive endeavors. Well, that's not true. Ava's not like that. Like I said before, it doesn't matter whether she's doing it out of malice or not. The result is still the same. You're still wasting time and energy. If anything can be called a curse, it's that. It's not meaningless. I have to see this village for myself. I have to see how they live. If I can't do that, I won't be able to move forward. Well, do whatever you think is right. I'm not your mother, but I'll be telling the others about this too. They deserve to be kept in the loop. Oh, now you want to communicate with the other people and tell them what we're up to, huh? Jeez, when you're throwing me under the bus. When it's you doing secret missions, oh yeah, we'll tell them after. And if this causes your reputation to suffer, it's your own fault. I know. Sorry to put all the work onto you. If you're really sorry, you should forget all about this insane quest of yours. Apologizing in advance just makes the whole thing more ominous. You got a point. But, yeah. No luck today either. But at least this helps me eliminate some places from the search. That's progress, at least. If I keep this up, it shouldn't take me too long to find the village. Looks like there's some kind of commotion. Someone else dead? I saw it! Hey guys, what's going on? Takumi, what's the big idea running off on your own at a time like this? Didn't Hideko tell you where I was going? That's not the point! Have you totally lost your mind or what? I still don't understand.
We saw a ghost! A woman covered in blood!
Okay, you saw the bad ghost. Okay. Did she kill anyone? Is anyone dead? What? Weren't these attacks supposed to stop now that you and Ava are all buddy-buddy together? They were. Are you sure you weren't seeing things? Not a chance. It wasn't just one person who saw it this time. It was a whole bunch of us. She appeared while we were eating and started throwing stuff around. Starting a food fight? None of us got hurt, but it was damn close. That ketchup almost squirted in my eye. I wouldn't be able to see. The cafeteria got pretty messed up, too. I wasn't there at the time, but it sounds like it was really intense. Well, that's crazy. Anyway, let's go to bed. This isn't the first time there's been a ghostly apparition at the school. Namely, the cafeteria, right? That's a hotbed for shit. The cafeteria and the library are just bad news, especially for this woman. But it's usually only me that sees them. This is the first time something's appeared in front of the whole group. Hideko did say that when we absorb the hemoanima, the whole group as a whole gets stronger, right? So maybe I've leveled up to where I can see Ava, and now everyone else is leveled up where they can see the ghostly figure. What is going on here? Tell me, Takumi. Has Ava been with you all day today? Huh? No, I haven't seen her at all. Whoa, hold on. She disappears and reappears all the time. She can't control it. Just because she wasn't around today doesn't mean we should jump to conclusions. Wouldn't it be more accurate to say that she says she can't control it? Well? Let's assume for a minute that she's telling the truth. It doesn't mean you'll always be around to see her when she does appear. We've got no reason to assume the ghost we saw wasn't Ava. But she can't wander very far from me, I was about to say. I stopped myself before I made that point, though. Again, it's all stuff that she's told us. We only had Ava's word for it, after all. Takumi, are you really okay? What is she getting you to do out there every day?
You said this ghost made a mess at the cafeteria, right? We'd better clean it up. Unable to shake off the strained, awkward mood, we got to work clearing up the chaos the ghost had left in its wake. All through that time, Nozomi's question continued to haunt me. Damn, now I'm being haunted by words. What exactly was I doing for Ava? And why? Oh man, time for some self-reflection, I think, Takumi.
Good work today, Takumi.
Hey Ava, you're awake, huh?
Yes. Sorry for being gone for so long.
Could accuse her of actually appearing yesterday, but what good would that do me? I haven't managed to track down your village yet, but I'm making progress. Here I am in the bush. Is your village here? I'm narrowing it down little by little. Shouldn't take much longer.
You mean it? Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. I'll finally be able to see you again.
I've been thinking about that. Seeing your daughter again is your unfinished business, right? Does that mean you're gonna depart this mortal plane once you do meet with her again? Yeah. Does that mean once you see her, you'll disappear for good?
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. From what I understand, my current form is something my cryptoglobin created. So I'll continue to exist as long as its power holds out.
I see. I nodded, unsure of how I should react to that information. Should I be happy? Sad? No, not exactly. I'm the one who killed her. What right did I have to feel that way? I like how he continuously says, I'm the one who killed her, even though Kako's the one who did it. We just gave the order. Yeah, you could say that they're linked, because giving the order is as good as killing her, but still, I used Kako as my weapon. She's my tool. Well, we can figure all that out once we actually find the village. For now, let's get back to... All of a sudden, I was floating. No, not floating. Falling. The ground beneath me had given way. I'd been so caught up in the conversation that I hadn't paid attention to where I was walking. My whole body twisted to one side, my stomach doing somersaults. Did I walk into a trap? This isn't good. The next thing I knew, I was hurtling back down the mountain I'd just been climbing. Alright, Sisyphus?
Takumi!
Ava calling my name was the last thing I heard before I blacked out. Okay. Day 68. Back at school? Let me guess. Here to go save me? Was that, like, me climbing up the mountain?
I've been thinking this for a while, but you can be a little absent-minded sometimes, Takumi.
She looks disappointed in me. Sorry, Mother. Thanks for putting it tactfully.
It was a real shock seeing you come back looking like that last night.
Oh, I came back myself? I'm sorry. I've really got no excuse. Somehow, I made it back to the academy on my own after my fall. Apparently, I'd passed out for several hours when I hit the ground. Ava was gone when I came to, so I had no choice but to find my way back alone. I wasn't seriously hurt, but forcing myself to walk in that state probably didn't do me any favors. That's why I was resting up today. I didn't even have the strength to leave my bed.
I'll leave your food and your medicine here. I'll be right outside, so just call me if you need anything.
Thanks so much, Nozomi. Feels like it was a year ago where you got kidnapped by Ima and I had to rescue you.
Don't worry about it.
It hasn't even been 20 days.
Helping a friend when they're sick or injured is the natural thing to do.
I guess that just goes to show what a nice person you are. But this didn't mean she'd forgiven me for everything I'd done. I felt like I needed to remind myself of that.
It was pretty unlucky of you to suddenly trip and fall halfway up a mountain path. It's almost like, well...
You don't have to say it. It's almost like I was cursed.
But I really don't think Ava would do that. I know I can't see her or talk to her, but if she's really part of a curse, should you be spending so much time with her? I don't think that's healthy.
Maybe. If you think of it like Gaku and the others do.
But isn't it just as bad to keep insisting that she doesn't mean you any harm? Maybe you tripping on that path was just a regular accident. But there was someone with the means and motivation to make you trip right there too. You see that, don't you? For you to not even think about that possibility, it scares me.
I get what you're saying. Really, I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be springing this stuff on you right now. I'll leave you alone for a while so you can really relax. Take it easy today, okay? Don't strain yourself. I was gonna chill in my bed. I mean, you're stressing me out now. Sure, thanks. Alright, pop the pillow over my face and bring the blankets up to my neck. Ava, are you there? Guess not. Maybe I'll turn in for the day. I do need to get some rest. But once I'm back on my feet, it's right back to looking for the village. Oh, day 69. Time to rock and roll. If Sirei lets us. I think it was a one-time thing. And by Sirei, I mean his ghostly form, if he even has a spirit or a soul, which is doubtful. It's morning already. I think I feel mostly better. I should be fine to start searching again by tomorrow. Think about how long it's been since the last battle. There's probably going to be another attack soon, even though we've killed all the commanders. Save for Dalsha and Veshnes. I really want to find this village before the others start trying to stop me. Although, I still have no idea what I'll do when I find it. Well, just a day of sleeping, I guess. Oh, Takumi.
Morning, Ava.
Good morning. Never mind that. What are you doing out here again? What about your injuries? I was so worried. I wanted to stay with you. But then I disappeared and...
It's okay. I got back to the academy just fine. I'm all rested up and ready to get back at it.
I still don't like the idea of you being out here on your own. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault for bringing up the village in the first place.
You don't have to apologize. Just look over there.
What?
Look. Right there.
That's...
That's your village, right? I hope it is. Otherwise, I've just pointed at a random village. I probably shouldn't get too close. But you can see it pretty well from here. That girl there. Is that your daughter?
Yes. Yes, that's her.
First she was your niece, then your daughter. Quite the family tree.
I was supposed to take care of her. I was supposed to protect her. Whatever happened to me, I was determined to make it back here someday.
Well, here you are.
But now
Ava broke down, overcome with emotion. I stood there in silence as she sobbed wordlessly to herself. I snatched this away from you. I'm so sorry. What could I possibly say in this situation? I mean, I was the one who killed her. I gazed down at the invader village. We're gonna attack it now. If I hadn't known any better, I'd have thought it was just a normal human community. Wherever I looked, all I saw were regular people living regular lives. And before I knew it, a simple thought had occurred to me. You guys are just trying to live too, huh? I got the weirdest feeling that I was going to regret putting that sentiment into words. Why? What's going to happen? Well, we might actually make it to day 100 along this route. Is the box going to say sealed? That's the next question. Maybe Emo will break out and find a way to pop it open. Ruin our lives. Since, you know, his life is ruined. Morning again. After Ava disappeared yesterday, I just sort of wandered back alone and went to bed. That invader village, though. It wasn't some heavily defended military base or evil lair. They didn't have any laser-guided sharks or anything. It was just a town full of people like us, living their lives. There's clearly something going on here that we don't know about. Sirei told us the invaders were basically monsters that exist only to fight. But that's clearly not the case. I mean, the ones that attacked the school are. The ones you saw at the village were humanoid, right? But how am I supposed to figure out the truth? Sirei and Nigu are gone, and Ava barely remembers anything. Should I go to the village myself? I shook my head. Even I could see that wasn't a good idea, and I can only imagine what Hiroko's gonna say about it, too.
Hey!
She's gonna shove her hand up my ass and try to clap. That line is really stuck with me. No, it's too risky. There's no guarantee I'd find out anything useful either. That was how I rationalized it, but there was a much simpler reason that I didn't want to go. I was scared. Scared of how those villagers would look at me. Of how they would treat the person who killed their friend and protector. For today, I'll just... This presence. The other ghost. Come to choke me out again? Oh, Takumi. I had a feeling you were in here. Between you and Ava, it feels like I'm getting better at sensing ghosts' presence. Like I'm, in the Sixth Sense or something. What's up? Didn't you decide to put deciphering the book on hold for now? Yes, but I left the different piles of documents exactly as they were. I thought I should probably tidy them up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Here, let me help. Maybe we'll find out something about the other Revenant, the Wraith, the Shade. I'm just naming things out of Phasmophobia at this point. You don't need to do that. I've got plenty of time to get through it on my own. It's no trouble. Why'd you pick now to do this, though? It's been a while since we gave up on the book, for plot reasons. I would have done it sooner, but I was busy with other things. Saving my strength and stocking up energy for the final attack, mostly. I've done enough that I can have a little spare time now. The final attack. You know, when the school will fire the missiles filled with my undying flames? No, I didn't know that. No, not a clue. It's what will finally end the war between us and the invaders. Right. Yeah, except, they didn't launch last time. And one time I even stopped it myself. That was what would happen when we reached our 100th day here. After the attack, nothing on the planet would be left alive. And of course, that included Ava's village. Are you okay, Takumi? You look a little pale. Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing. I just rolled down a mountain the other day. No biggie. I'm still reeling from it. Come on, let's get this place cleaned up. I stayed in the library for most of the rest of the day. Try as I might. I couldn't get the image of those undying flame missiles flying toward that innocent, unassuming little village. What? Out of your head, I presume? You didn't finish your sentence there, Takumi. But I envisioned it like the beginning of Terminator 2, where Sarah Connor's like at the playground at the fence and then a nuke goes off and she just explodes into a skeleton. Ava? Not here, huh? Not sure what I'd ask her if she was.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Suppose I'd ask her if she'd want to fight with us, but she's a ghost and she wouldn't be able to do any damage.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Where's my favorite invader? There you are. He's always so excited. Until he complains about having to fight and we hear the voices in our head. The invaders are attacking again. I've got no choice. I have to fight. Let's do it. Looks like there's no enemy commander this time either. Guess we're finally wearing them down, huh? We'll crush them in one fell swoop. Agreed. Let's move. Takumi, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. No worries. Just let me stab myself. Alright, well, safe to say we can skip this battle as well, especially if we're going to hear voices.
I don't want to fight.
Help me!
No! Oh, I thought he was going to deny her again. Annihilate all enemies. I don't want to fight either. So, we're in the same boat here.
Oh man, this is so easy! I don't even want to throw up like I usually do.
Well, that's progress for Tsubasa. Good on you, girl.
Not even a little? I tried dry heaving, but I just coughed up an old scrap of food.
I think we cured her condition.
Gross! Too much information.
You guys want to quit the chit-chat?
Yeah, it looks like the next wave of enemies are here.
But it's easy, right?
Then we take them out too.
Okay. I suppose the challenge is we've got fewer people on the field, right? We've only got 2 people on each side.
No!
And not all of them are, strong in terms of combat. We got Shoma, we got Nozomi, Kurata. They're more defensive units. Okay. We've just taken too many casualties.
It's over? That was it? When things are this easy, it feels like the floor is gonna be pulled out from under us any minute.
You just had to jinx it, didn't you?
Ugh, don't be such a paranoid little pessimist. We had an easy win. That's a good thing.
I guess so. Good work, everyone!
He just wants to have a bad battle so it fits his narrative about the curse.
I kinda wish it was always this easy.
Let's just take some time to enjoy and appreciate this victory.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it means... I mean, we lose more people outside of battle than we do in it.
We won, and that's what's important.
Thanks, everyone. You did a great job today.
Alright, there you go. Okay, nice little view of the sky before we get to our S rank. And 9,000 BP. I had a lot to think about that night. Do we really have to wipe out all life on the planet? If that village is anything to go by, there's more going on here than what Sirei told us. Where does that leave us, though? If I tell everyone about what I saw, it might only make them second-guess themselves about what we're doing here. Oh, wait. It might only make them second-guess themselves and what we're doing here. And with humanity's future on the line, we can't afford to start doubting ourselves now. If I tell them, it will cause a lot of conflict and disorder. But if I stay quiet, they'll burn everything without a second thought. I have to make a choice here. I'm going to... Oh my god, I'm actually choosing here. Well, I suspect to progress the narrative, we need to tell them what we think. Tell everyone what you saw? I'm scared if I do tell them that they'll go ahead and try to attack the village on their own. For transparency's sake, I should tell them what I saw. Hidiko's probably gonna rip me a new one. Let's do it. It's up to them what they want to do with that information. I doubt they're gonna go and attack and kill everyone there. Well, mine's made up. It was just after midnight the following day before I came to the decision. I'll tell everyone what I saw. I don't know what will happen, but I can't make all the decisions by myself. We're all fighting together, so we need to decide together too. And on top of that, I remembered what I saw. A peaceful village. The invaders going about their daily lives. And Ava's daughter. Even if we're supposed to kill them. I don't want to. Fair enough. They're living peaceful lives, and we're about to disrupt that. Mind you, I'm about to disrupt the peace here, too. I was wondering what you were going to talk to all of us about.
Oh?
You went to see an invader village, and they were living normal lives. What are you, a tourist or something?
Oh.
So what? Do you have more to say about that? Actually, I do. We hardly know anything about the invaders. We thought of them as enemies because we only saw them when they were attacking us. But they were living normal lives. Eating, making things, playing, raising children. I saw it for myself. Are you saying you want to stop fighting? No. We can't stop fighting for the sake of humanity. But the missiles strike on day 100, on the final day. Is it really necessary? Total annihilation? Defeating attackers, securing land for mankind, I get that much. But do we really have to burn up all life on the surface too? You're lucky this is coming up after the destruction of Sirei Nigu. If they heard this, we'd be watching you get your ass kicked right now. It might still happen. You've got it all backwards. If they were here, we wouldn't have to waste our time with these delusions. Are they really delusions, though? Minimizing the fighting and killing would be ideal, after all. Huh? You think your opinion means anything to me, peasant? Yeah, I'm sorry. But calling a subhuman like me a peasant is rude to actual peasants. Any freaking way. It was Ava who invited you there, right? You're probably totally cursed, right? I don't know shit about curses. But do you really think you should take him so lightly? I don't know how credible Ava's statements are, but... even if we stop the missiles, what are our prospects after that? Have you given even a modicum of thought to what would happen afterwards? Yeah, it would be kind of fucked. Well, I haven't come up with any kind of plan, but then it's out of the question. Yeah, we can't just bring things up like this without having an alternative, Takumi. Come on. That's going too far. Once the missiles are launched, there's no taking it back. That's why he's asking us, right? He wants to discuss it because we can't wait until the last minute to reach a decision. So shutting down the conversation isn't productive. Whose side are you even on? Takumi is right to bring it to the table for discussion. Objectively, it merits some consideration. So based on that, I think we shouldn't stop the missiles. Oh, okay. We need to seize the opportunity to wipe them out completely. A simple conclusion derived from the Yosuzuki family's years of weapon manufacturing.
There's no guaranteeing that's the right decision, though.
Are you trying to argue with me? You can't even compete. You have room temperature IQ. Just discussing this is a waste of time in itself. The more we dwell on this, the more hesitant we'll be during our next fight.
And we're already hearing their voices, right? And that's gonna sow even more doubt. Does this mean you're not going to think about it because you're worried it will make you hesitate in the next battle?
You are surprisingly chatty today for someone who says he has no right to speak.
Ooh. Wow. That was a sniper shot to his dome.
Okay, time out. Everybody stop.
Nozomi?
Everyone is still processing all of this new information. We're not going to have a proper discussion like this. Let me remind you that I'm saying this information doesn't even merit discussion. See? Everyone's just jumping to conclusions. We need to settle down and think on it. Then we can come to a decision. So no more talking about this today. Everyone give it some serious thought. The invaders are more than just our enemies. They have their own families, their own way of life, and their own desire for happiness. The missiles will reduce all of that to ash. How will you feel when that happens? Let's talk about it after we've all had some time to find our own answers. Agreed. I don't like these snippy arguments. Actually, just imagining it carrying on makes me so nervous I want to...
Oh no, somebody get a sick bag! The topic of conversation moved to Tsubasa's nausea. Great pivot. If I wanted to know what people were thinking, I just have to ask them all later. I don't think any of them are going to change their minds. I think they've settled on their positions already. That is tough, you know, like... total annihilation. There'll be no resistance, and the planet will be ours for the taking, but that's exactly that. Total annihilation of an entire race. An entire species. Morning again. I need to rethink things carefully, too. Just what are we meant to do? Oh, I thought the alarm was going to go off again. I was like, whoa, this isn't serial battles?
Hey, Takumi, am I glad to see you? We need a hand. Do you have a moment? We wanted to give some thought to something related to yesterday's discussion, so we were hoping you'd help out.
Sure, but what'd you have in mind?
We want to film a documentary at the village. We want to see how they live and capture it on camera so we can convince everyone else not to launch the missiles. You said it yourself. You want to finish this without firing the missiles. So we decided we should try and see if your idea is even possible.
If it's possible, how are you going to find that out?
Takumi, do you know how many people are on the artificial satellite?
Come to think of it, I don't actually have a solid number. I haven't taken a census.
Neither do we. We have no idea how many thousands or millions of us there are. We can find out how large the satellite is. We use the Giftomatic to make a tool that can measure it. Now we're going to collect data with it and figure out how big the satellite is. Given that everyone lives there, if we know its size, we can work out a rough estimate of how many inhabitants it has, right? We were also thinking of a way to calculate the number of invaders living on this planet.
Does that mean you're looking into whether this planet can house both humans and invaders?
That's the plan. And we'll need all kinds of observational data to find out. So will you help us, Takumi?
Yeah, of course. Let me just build a survey and send it out to every invader on this planet. What are we doing? Are we launching our own satellite?
I'm exhausted. Did you get all the information we need? Yep. Now we just have to do the calculations and all that boring stuff. We'll really be counting on your brains for all of that math, Nozomi. I'm no expert, so forgive me if I have to approximate. A lot of what I know just overheard from my mom's conversations during her research.
Still, it's way more helpful than nothing. And if we didn't have Tsubasa's help, we couldn't have done our observations.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we have you two. Don't any of you die. Please. Day 76. The hell? Say that again! Huh? Is that voice coming from over there? Who's fighting? What did you just say to me? You've got a real big yap, you know that? I'll tell you as many times as it takes. You're freaking scared, aren't you? Talk shit and get hit, motherfucker. I'm not scared of your threats, bro, you pussy-ass punk. Whoa, 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 Gaku, what's going on to you? What's gotten into you? Jeez. You were scared before, now you're all tough talk. What's wrong, guys? What are you screaming about? Oh, Takumi. Whatever, man. I was just pointing out that Takemuro's being a wuss because he doesn't want to fight. That's a fucking nerve, dude. You've lost all your freaking minds. If we win the war and don't fire the missiles, you think we'll just have a truce with the invaders? You think humanity's gonna be like, oh, good job, this is totally what we wanted? I don't know. Yeah, you freaking do. The invaders drove humanity away from Earth. Compromising with those freaks is just some selfish feel-good nonsense. If we just do what we're supposed to, we'll be the heroes who fought for humanity. I want my name on a fucking wall. I want a statue of Gaku Maruko in the middle of this planet. Okay? Beam it. Like the Statue of Liberty or something. But you want to risk it for the invaders. You think we'll just get a slap on the wrist for that? Mankind will just call us traitors and hang us. Me. You got any arguments that ain't about yourself? Believe whatever stupid shit you want. I will, bro. Don't bro me, buddy. Damn it, who even cares? I'm never getting on board with this garbage. Sorry for all the yelling, man. Yeah, that's the exact noise I make after I've had an argument. No, it's my fault you're arguing about this. Anyway, you agree with me, Takemuро? I'm a little surprised. No, you shouldn't be. Why does everyone think I'm a fucking thug or something? In a fight, I choose who I want to hit. And I can see who I'm trying to hit. Missiles are a whole other thing.
Hey!
I won't have any idea what we burned down. Or who was there. I thought it didn't matter if the only things to burn were enemies, but... yeah, ignorance is bliss and all that, right? I'm thinking I should go look at that village again. That's not a bad idea. What do you mean, again? Did you look at it yourself? But you should save it until after our next defensive battle. It'd be rough having to fight it without you. You think you get to lecture me after your ass wandered off looking for the village by yourself? Sorry. I just couldn't shake the idea that it was something I had to do. I'm messing with you. Anyway, I'm pissed right off, so I'm gonna sweat it out with some exercise. Takumi, you're coming with me. Okay. But do I get as buff as Shoma did? That's the question. Man, it's day 77 already? Shit, that went fast. Okay. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Good morning, Hideko. Are you having breakfast? Yes, I am, but would you mind looking a little less awkward? I have no intention of going out of my way to argue with you. Really? Yes, my mind's made up, so there's nothing to argue. And I'm not angry about it either. If I got mad over every clash of opinions, I would have killed you all in the first 10 days. Oh, shit. I don't have that much of a hair trigger. Wow, I don't know if that's open or closed-minded. Oh, good morning, you two. Just the way his sprite animated in. Sorry for stinking up the refreshing morning air. Morning, Shoma. You're opposed to firing the missiles, right? Yes, I am. This planet has more than just us and the invaders. There's flora and fauna, right? I'd prefer not to burn them all to ash if possible. Yeah, how are we supposed to, you know, inhabit this planet if everything's gone that's living? Like, that includes plants and stuff, right? Oh no, they said, like, just flesh. But all the meat and whatnot? So we're just gonna have to eat plants for the moment? Indeed. And it'll just be humans here? It feels weird without any animals or whatnot, unless it's like Noah's Ark up in the satellite. We've got, like, 2 of each animal up there. Indeed. I'm sorry. I was just letting you know I heard what you had to say. I wasn't commenting. You must know how intimidating everything you say is, right? Indeed. Oh. I'm so sorry. Come on, you made him run away. Oh, right. Takumi, you haven't forgotten, have you? Forgotten what?
We haven't had any more murders since we defeated the doll. But that doesn't mean we've solved the case. I haven't forgotten. Good. I hope that doll was the actual culprit. But it's possible the culprit is someone else. Someone who's just biding their time.
Who would be doing that? Are you trying to say it's Ava?
Oh my, I never mentioned any names, but you seem to have your own suspicions.
You actually do have a hair trigger. You got me. Putting words in my mouth. Alright. Thanks, Sirei. What should I do today? Normally I just talk to someone, but everyone's so on edge lately. What do you mean normally you just talk to someone? Some days you just stay in your room. Well, it's my own fault, but still. Do we stop the missiles? Do we help the invaders? All of us have different opinions, so it's going to be uncomfortable around here for a while. You know what we need? We need a good old-fashioned debate scrum, I think. But it's better than just ignoring it. I saw the village. I can't pretend I didn't. I just can't. So I just have to press on. I guess I'll just exercise alone today. It ended up being a quiet day. I was sure that everyone was keeping their distance to avoid arguing. Well, I've divided the SDU. Fantastic. But yeah, I guess we're just waiting for this other ghost to strike. Who is it?
Takumi, you awake?
Oh, Ava hasn't made an appearance either. Maybe she's found peace now that she saw the village and departed to the other plane of existence. Tsubasa, come on in.
Pardon me. Let me cut right to the chase. We have our calculations. Although there was hardly anything to calculate.
What do you mean?
The results are exactly what you'd expect. The satellite is much smaller than Earth. But to put it simply, the number of humans living there is surprisingly smaller than we thought.
Then humans and invaders could live together. It's got one happy family.
Well, we haven't finished calculating the total population of invaders here, but I think it's possible.
I see. Thanks, Tsubasa. I have to go thank Nozomi too. If she's alive. Why does it take a whole day for us to thank her? What is going on here? Was that longer than usual? I don't think so.
Good morning. Are you alright, Mr. Sumino?
Ava! It's been a while. You're up. You should have said something sooner.
My apologies. It's been quite some time.
Ava? What is it?
Takumi, I'm going to stop appearing before you.
What? So suddenly?
It's not sudden. I've been observing the last few days in a dreamlike state. Everyone is fighting, friendships are splintering, and I'm to blame. It's because I selfishly made you seek out that village.
That's not true. Don't say that. I mean, don't you want to protect your daughter? Like, isn't that a thing that you want?
It's true. It's my fault. I don't want to see the friendships of you all fall apart.
Over your daughter's life?
And I don't want to be the reason for it either.
But you want to protect your kid, right? You won't be able to do that if those missiles launch.
That is the responsibility of the adults to figure out. Our responsibility.
I'm just a teenager.
It's not something that young ones should have to fight each other over. I'll find a way to protect my child.
What does that mean? Does this mean you're gonna kill someone? What do you have in mind?
I apologize. I've burdened you quite significantly. Please forget everything we have discussed. Do everything you can to remain close to your friends.
Forget everything we've discussed. Okay, don't open the box. I'll delete that memory. Done!
Please stop arguing because of me. You're all just stuck in a painful situation. I shouldn't burden you further. So, I'm sorry.
Ava.
Don't worry. I'll disappear soon. And so will all of you. I know it. The power of the cryptoglobin that sustains me is beginning to fade. So, please, forget it all. I'm truly sorry.
Ava? Hey, Ava! Is she gone? Hey, answer me! Hey! Why? Why would you apologize? I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm the one who killed you.